Hi everyone, we just got the July update this morning and then they had to hot fix it real quick to fix a little problem. I'm just about to do both updates so we can go through the changes together. One change I'm really excited about is the fact they included light emitting bricks in this update. So let's take a look at all the new changes. In this update, we have another load of bug fixes, which is fantastic. It's always nice to see the dev team tweaking the program and making it easier to use. We also have, as I mentioned in the introduction, a new feature of light emitting bricks. If you remember a few weeks ago, I did a video where I showed you how to bring that mod into Studio to create light emitting bricks. The Studio team actually took that mod and incorporated it into the program now, so you don't have to go through all of that to actually use light emitting bricks. So I'm again really thankful to Ty Hill for putting the time into that mod and making it available. And also thanks to the studio team for being willing to take that on and use it. So I'm really pleased on both counts. Now I'm going to take you through the changelog so you can see all the changes that have been made. Before I continue, a quick reminder about the Studio Lego Designers Facebook group. This group continues to grow and there's a lot of great contributions happening from all the members. It is a fantastic, positive group to join and get your questions answered or offer advice or show off your works that you've created in Studio. So if you wish to join that community, go on over to Studio Lego Designers Facebook page. The link will be in the description below. As well, for those that don't know, I am a freelance commission Lego designer. So if you have a project you wish to see brought into reality in brick form, then please get in touch with me. Also, I create instructions for other designers, so if you have a design that you wish to have instructions created for it, please get in touch. Thank you so much. The first bug would happen when you had a favored category under the brick palette here. If you clicked on that star, it would favor that category, so it would be at the top of the list. And if you went and changed the color in the color palette here, it would make that favored category appear and disappear. So now they have fixed that bug. Next, in the render presets, you were unable to delete the presets, and now that has been fixed as well. This part had an issue that you would not be able to use the buffer exchange in the extrusion maker if these parts were connected together. So that has been corrected. There was an issue with the soft axles where they would mirror incorrectly. The ends would not work properly. This launcher had its information updated. In the instruction maker, if you had decals on a submodel like this, the decal would disappear, so they've corrected that one. This whole window frame had its connectivity data updated. There was a bug fix for when the hide unavailable colors option wouldn't work. Again, with the favored categories, there was a problem where if you switched from hidden parts back to master, your favored categories would not appear. So they've corrected that. Another issue they fixed was when you would put a decal on a part that was pearl dark gray, it would not work, and now you can do that. Another one they fixed in the render engine is if you set your render to high instead of very high or medium, the render would mess up, so they've corrected that issue. And the last one has to do with using only 1x1s to create a 3D sculpture. If you did so, it would ignore the original texture of the model, so they have fixed that. And all as far as bugs go, they did a lot of digging and fine-tuning and fixing up the problems, so that is always a good thing. Before I get to showing you the new parts, I know something that a lot of people are going to be happy with is now in the brick categories, you can arrange the categories how you wish. I really enjoyed the new categories. Actually, I'm really happy that things are broken down into how they are listed on Bricklink, and the fact that there are subcategories now, so it's easier to find the bricks, actually, I find. But some people didn't like the way it was rearranged because they were used to the old way that Studio had done it. So now you can go in and rearrange them how you wish. The problem with a few parts that were not mirroring properly, so they've corrected those. And also they've doubled the scrolling speed in the brick palette. There's supposed to be 85 new parts added. I actually only found these 4 listed in the new parts. So maybe because I already did the hotfix update that it's only showing these parts here. If you do know the 85 new parts that are listed, you could leave that in the comments below so that other people can see it. I think one of the most useful parts for me anyways is going to be this stud on the side brick. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see what I can do with that one. This one's a really neat piece as well. One thing that was really needed is to have a round brick that you could slide an axle through and actually have the axle turning, because the other round brick, the axle was fixed. So this is going to be handy in a tight situation as well. And then I saved the 2 most exciting things for the end. Of course, the light emitting bricks that Ty Hill has developed. So you can click on your part and then go over to the color palette, type in trans, and we should have all of those translucent colors available as light emitting materials. So if you click on that, when you do your render, this is going to be a luminous amber. So I know a lot of people are going to be having fun, especially now that that is built in. Also, you are able to add custom colors now. So not so important for people who are using Studio to prototype, but definitely going to be useful for those who use Studio as a way to make digital art. If you look in the changelog for this update, it shows you the directory where you can add your custom colors into. So I will post a link to where the changelog is found on the Bricklink forum. So that is this July's update. It's nice to see that we have a couple of new added features and a lot of bug fixes. If you like these updates and they help you out to understand what's going on with the program, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share the videos out. The more help that I get in spreading understanding of Studio, the greater the community will be. And as the community grows, people like Ty, who are able to make mods like light emitting bricks, and others who can make contributions like that, will continue to grow so that we can support the development of this program as a community. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Keep dreaming of bricks. Bye bye.